Oh, shoot.
Shadow VR 2194 says first one here.
Hey, Shadow. Hi,
Nike
Chris.
says,
Cough,
how are
cough.
you?
Yoshi GPLS says cough cough.
Cough, cough.
Lauren1 says morning Sean.
Good morning.
L1GHT1NGGT says haze.
Hey, Lightning. How are
Nike
you?
says, how are?
I'm good.
QV
How are you
Vexi
guys?
says sup.
QV Vexi?
Nike says no, I was first one her.
Okay. You were all first in my heart. Does that help?
Yoshi GPLS says Sean I am gonna try the channel point rewards.
Okay.
TJ05 says oi.
Oi.
TJ05 says Sean.
Hey, Gage. How are you?
Says hi, Sean.
TJ, Gage, everybody's here. The gang's all here. Welcome. Good morning. Good afternoon.
TJ05 says Sean is always live when I text him.
Yes.
Nike says more Trixie content.
I've been putting
Yoshi
Trixie content in the group
GPLS
chat.
says I redeemed hydrate.
Hydrate. Okay. I just need to drink, right?
Lauren1 says morning, how you doing Sean?
I'm doing super.
Yoshi GPLS says duh silly.
Nike says
hey,
we
Siri,
want more.
set a timer for 50
Nike
minutes.
says Trixie.
L1GHT1NGGT says I haven't been to most of this streams this week.
Oh, well, I'm glad you're here today.
TJ05 says Sean, you big nerd, I am gonna get a new piercing tomorrow.
Ooh, yay. What is it? Sean, did you set up Score Saber mod?
Says in last week.
The scores are sending.
Shadow
I didn't do anything else with Score Saber.
2194 says let's go. I got a 20-day streakum.
Ooh.
Yoshi GPLS says Sean, did you set up the Score Saber mod?
TJ05 says tongue piercing hopefully.
Oh, cool.
L1GHT1NGGT says you have Scorsabet.
I do have Score Saber, yes.
L1GHT1NGGT says Scorsabet.
Scoresabet, yes.
L1GHT1NGGT says Score Saber.
Yes. I'm sending scores to Score Saber. I don't have their replay mod. I'm gonna do this on hard.
Nike says, oh hell no, a piercing. I am scared of nails.
Well, it's a good thing they use needles then.
TJ05 says Sean, I think I have hay fever. I have never sneezed so much in my life than I have yesterday.
Maybe. Welcome to getting older.
Cordic says you don't have replay mod?
No, I do.
Nike says I mean needless.
I have both.
TJ05
well,
says
I have
Nike's
replay
I have
and
14 piercings RNLMAO. I've had more though.
But Score Saber can do live replays, so like as I'm streaming, it would
Shadow
be playing
VR
my
2194 says I did the request a song thing.
Okay, thank you for that gift
QV
for whatever that
Vexi
was.
says I still have bits.
Oh, thank you, QVXC.
Yoshi GPLS says when you go to any song's leaderboard, make sure to uncheck feed leader, then hit the cog on the top right for me.
Nike says 14 piercings, oh hell no.
Shadow VR 2194 says, and my song I choose is Her.
Her.
TJ05 says Nike's trust me, I was scared of needles in the beginning, but I am now unbothered when getting pierced.
Yoshi GPLS says so I can fix the replay.
Shadow VR 2194 says Her.
Gage Cordic says why would he uncheck beat leader? Beat leader is just better.
Saudi Pad says
I
hello.
want to be on both.
Says hi, Sean.
Hey, Ewok.
Saudi Pad says I changed my PFP.
Oh, cool. I haven't.
Says can you play I'm Still Standing if you didn't before?
Yoshi
Yeah.
GPLS says unchecking it shows the score Saber leaderboard silly. Yoshi GPLS says it's not gonna disable the mod entirely.
Right.
Shadow VR 2194 says after this song look what I sent.
Okay.
Shadow VR 2194 says I'm gonna send. Shadow VR
I don't know why I'm so tired today.
2194 says something you're gonna regret.
Oh, okay.
Yoshi GPLS says man fuck you ads.
Nikeries says what piecing caused the most pain. And on what are you watching stream? For the piercing guy.
L1GHT1NGGT says a KJ05 do piercings hurt on the first time of getting them.
Yes.
TJ05
I mean,
says
a
well,
little.
yes. TJ05 says they hurt for a little till they heal lol.
And then when you get your tongue pierced, your tongue is swollen for a couple of days.
2194 says get ready.
So you can really only eat soup.
L1GHT1NGGT says a TJ05 okay.
Shadow VR 2194 says after this song.
I used to have my tongue
Flamingo
pierced.
plays UG says yo, finally I'm not late.
Yay.
Port Delt says hey Sean, I
Hey.
just took a shower an hour ago.
Oh, okay. Good.
TJ05 says the piercing guy is the mod TJ Nikeries, which ones hurt the most is probably my lips, but they heal the fastest, so it.
Port Delt says do you see my message?
I mean, not yet. I hear your message.
Yoshi GPLS says when you go to any song's leaderboard make sure to uncheck beat leader then hit the cog on the top right. Then check if there is a live tab. If there isn't one then you didn't install the new version of Score Saber.
I mean, well, I downloaded it from their website, so it would be the new version. Unless there's another mod I need to install.
Thanks for the follow!
No, I don't usually open multiplayer on my lunch.
G4LLOWL0L says hi.
I've had mods for a
Yoshi
while.
GPLS
I've had mods since I
says you
started
need
playing
to
in
install
November.
it from their GitHub. Yoshi GPLS says I sent it in the Discord.
What? Yeah, I don't have
Shadow
that installed.
VR
That's what I was saying.
2194 says okay, look why I'm gonna send.
Okay.
Nikeries says and then there is tongue splitting where you split your tongue to look like a snake tongue.
No, don't do that. That
Yoshi
sounds awful.
GPLS says cog on top right.
Yeah, cog on top right? Oh.
TJ05 says oh yeah tongue splitting is sick. Shadow
No.
VR 2194 says look.
It just has local
Yoshi
replays.
GPLS says oh.
Yeah, I don't have that other mod
GPLS
installed
says
yet.
you didn't install it.
No, that's what I've been saying all this time. I don't have that installed yet. What am I watching for? Somebody said watch Shadow. Shadow redeemed sing mode. Oh god, you want me to sing for
Shadow
3 minutes?
VR 2194 says look why I send.
Okay, so that means I have to sing, but I can't sing, so hopefully this is close
Nikeries
enough.
says a T-J Garnett jump.
Hey Siri,
Shadow
set a timer
VR
for 3 minutes.
2194 says yes.
Oh, I mean,
Shadow
hey Siri,
VR
set a timer for 3
2194
minutes.
says good luck.
I can't
TJ05
sing.
says oh that's torture to us all.
I am singing.
Nikeries says a T-J Garnett sub.
Shadow VR 2194 says
in
ah ha ha
advance.
ha 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 ja ha 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 ha.
Yoshi
I mean, ha, 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 ha.
GPLS says we'll make a video on how to install it.
Well, no, I don't need a video on how to install anything. Or are you answering it for somebody else? I know how to install a mod.
QV Vexy says stop singing please all. He'll
No.
pay you.
No, I have to sing because that's what they did. That's what they paid for.
Says Sean you should have the chat at the top where you can't reach when you play.
E-Rock, I don't know what you're talking
Shadow
about.
VR 2194 says yeah, what I did.
Thanks for the follow.
Thank you for the follow. That's not
Says
really
because you're
singing.
hovering over it.
Shadow VR 2194 says you sent it and I don't regret I why. Shadow VR 2194 says it.
Yoshi GPLS says there we go. Yoshi GPLS says peace and quiet.
Shadow VR 2194 says Yoshi sent IRL boys band.
QB Vexy says I only know this song because of Eric Cartman.
Shadow VR 2194 says crazy. Shadow VR 2194 says wait. Shadow VR 2194 says no.
Catalina Romero 89 says he.
Delaney
Hello.
says hi.
Hello, Delaney. That's not singing. Oh my gosh.
Yoshi GPLS says Sean. Yoshi
Yoshi.
GPLS says I redeemed IRLVOICEBAN.
Catalina Romero 89 says I joined late today.
Delaney says my VR is broke sadly.
Shadow VR 2194 says why I just wasted my orbs. Shadow VR 2194 says loudly crying. Shadow VR 2194 says Russia. Shadow VR 2194 says hey Sean.
Nikeries says Sean, when are you going to play PC Beat Saber? Then you could get the Beat Saber Plus mod.
Shadow VR 2194 says can I tell you something?
Mm-hmm.
Shadow VR 2194 says Sean PLS speak.
Mm-mm.
QV Vexy says Daily Sean is bald.
Mm-mm. 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 Mm-mm.
Shadow VR 2194 says loudly crying I wasted my orbs.
Says Sean don't speak if you need help. Says hey Siri call 911.
Shadow VR 2194 says I just liked your singing man ehe. Shadow VR 2194 says I hate you Yoshi.
Yoshi GPLS says at Shadow VR 2194 okay.
Says I don't get it, what is Sean doing?
Shadow VR 2194 says he can't speak because of Yoshi.
Says well how come? Says he's not holding his mouth shut.
Shadow VR 2194 says okay I think thought balloon you can speak now.
So I enable channel rewards on my Twitch stream, so people can use their channel points that they earn just for
Shadow
watching to
VR
redeem for different things.
2194 says, well, I guess I'm gonna go boo.
So one of those
Shadow
things
VR
was
2194 says bye.
I have to talk sing every
Says,
time I
"Oh,
speak
that
for
makes
3 minutes.
sense."
And then Yoshi redeemed the I can't talk for 3 minutes while I had the singing one active.
TJ05 says it's okay guys. Sean VR 1981 says, everyone should low-key sub to me so my hair can regrow. It's like miracle grow for my scalp.
How did I say that? Oh, I didn't. You just said. TJ, don't encourage that. Yes. Oh,
TJ05 says LMOA.
don't.
TJ05 says AHAHAHA. TJ05 says I got you.
Yoshi GPLS says by using your mouth silly.
QV Vexy says Sean you're bald.
You're bald. You're
Shadow
all
VR
bald.
2194
Everybody who watches this stream is
says I
bald.
sent hydrate.
Yoshi GPLS says how else?
Says just use a derma roller that might help lol.
QV Vexy says at TJ05 for him hair holds IQ. Nikeries says Beat Saber Plus is op for streaming. You enter BSR code in chat and the mod puts song in game.
I don't have that set up.
Shadow VR 2194 says bye Sean.
Bye.
Aaliyah_SO9 says hey Sean.
Hey, how are you?
Says Sean, can you even do a hair transplant? You don't have any hair at the back lol.
I do have hair. Stop it.
Thanks for the follow.
Thank you for that follow.
Shadow VR 2194 says okay wait.
Aaliyah_SO9 says my birthday is in 3 days gift smiley face.
Oh, happy almost birthday.
Aaliyah_SO9 says is QVexy bullying you again?
Oh,
QV
no.
Vexy says you're bald.
You're bald.
Shadow VR 2194 says I have 10k orbs hold on.
Oh, what are
QV
you
Vexy
doing?
says you're bald. Shut up.
You're bald.
Yoshi GPLS says Sean Bald Lee 43.
Says I mean it must be nice being bald although cool.
Aaliyah_SO9 says QVexy, you're bald.
Nikeries says Sean is not bald. I don't like it if you call him that. If you don't, you go in my basement.
You go in.
Shadow VR 2194 says he better start practicing singing.
Uh-oh.
Thanks for the follow.
Thank you for that follow.
Aaliyah_SO9 says QVexy is a bald guy.
Says
That's
Sean,
right,
just get a mullet.
I don't want a mullet.
QV Vexy says Sean is bald as fuck. If you call me bald, then you're just reflecting your baldness on me. So hush Sean, you're bald.
Shadow VR 2194 says Yoshi PLS don't send IRL house ban.
Aaliyah_SO9 says QVexy is a bald hater.
Shadow VR 2194 says boys ban.
High voltage, the flash high voltage says hey baldy.
Hello.
QV Vexy says at Shadow VR 2194 hey Shadow.
High voltage, the flash high voltage says I'll BRB.
Shadow VR
Redeem-
2194 says WHQT.
Flamingo Plays UG says so what if someone is bald man bald. QV Vexy says they're no more talking.
Shadow VR 2194 says I do not even send it yet ha 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 ha.
Aaliyah_SO9 says QVexy must be bald IRL if he's trying to say that you're bald, Sean.
Thanks for the follow.
Shadow VR 2194 says oh shit ha 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 ha.
Says being bald is fine if you like it, which L don't.
Aaliyah_SO9 says lol.
Sean VR 1981 says 2 voice bands. Can't talk for 6 minutes. TJ05 says you should set.
Nikeries says the guy who called him bald. You go in my basement with tickle torture.
NATO 1516 says knee.
TJ05 says cooldowns for the redeems. Sean VR 1981 says BRB bathroom. Shadow VR 2194 says Bay.
Flamingo Plays UG says who's banned.
Says Sean L. Have you hydration? Says Gayvat.
Shadow VR 2194 says Sue.
Says Dolphin.
Nikeries says do you have hydration?
Shadow VR 2194 says anyone like tacos.
Lauren 1 says at Shadow VR 2194 I do.
Shadow VR 2194 says cool.
Says SceneVR 1981 says I am not bald. Says at Nikeries I gave Sean.
Shadow VR 2194 says SceneVR1981.ca.
Says Sean VR 1981 says I can speak now.
Aaliyah_SO9 says can we stop talking about people being bald for once? It's starting to get on my nerves lol.
Shadow VR 2194 says sent. Shadow VR 2194 says PLS do it.
Says well you can also become bald.
QV Vexy says Sean is bald and if I'm getting on someone's nerves I'll play jump rope with them.
Aaliyah_SO9 says QVXC, stop it.
Says Baldi's Basics.
Shadow VR 2194 says hey Sean do you know the movie Marmaduke?
Says if y'all know that game. Says should L add more time.
TJ05 says Sean be more expressive with your MMS.
Nikeries says at Tony Chocolate thanks for republishing the stream and liking.
Says Sean 100 points is literally a few minutes of being in the stream lol.
Shadow VR 2194 says why the shit really nice OU so T know it.
Says Sean really wants to not speak anymore.
Shadow VR 2194 says poop.
Lauren 1 says ZZZ.
Okay, I can talk now. Yes, I will set cooldowns, TJ, for the channel
Tony
points, and I
Tony
will
Chopper
increase
says
the no
mm.
talking one to like 500 or 1,000 or something. I've never set them up before. I didn't know what I was doing. Yoshi did help me though. But we didn't talk about what to set prices. What prices to set.
Says Tay.
Shadow VR 2194 says Russia forever.
Lauren 1 says Clipperton Island.
TJ05 says right, so you get 10 points every 5 minutes, and if you're subbed you get a 1.2x multiplier on points, and also you get 50 points ever bonus while you watch for long enough.
Oh. So my cost is too low.
Says, so I suggest like at least 2k for the ones that last a couple minutes.
Oh, okay. I'll try to get that set up before I go live again. Because I like talking.
Lark says boo from IDK.
Ah! IDK's here.
Shadow VR 2194 says you should do no cussing for channel points too.
I did.
TJ05 says and put like a 10 or 15 minutes cooldown. I beg LMAO or you'll never speak if I get my hands on it.
Says yes, Sean L told you 100 is literally just join and you will have it basically.
Oh, I didn't know.
Tony Chopper says
100
someone
seems
should
like
do
a
a map
lot.
of Sean's live stream.
Nikeries says Sean you need to stretch, I used my Twitch points.
Oh, stretch?
Shadow VR 2194 says why is that sing? Shadow VR 2194 says song.
Says Sean some people have it for 10 to 100k. Says although that's too much.
Shadow VR 2194 says what is the song?
House of Memories by Panic at the Disco.
Says 1 to 3k is dope.
TJ05 says it's too much? I have 150k points you are.
Says House of Memories, he just said it.
Tony Chopper says Sean can I make a Beat Saber map of your live stream?
Sure. I don't know how you would do that, but yes, go for it.
Says how what the hell?
Oh right, stretch. You redeemed the stretch one? Okay, stretching. Ugh. And lunges? We'll do one of these.
TJ05 says I have been subbed since he got affiliated and I watch almost every stream.
I'm
Says
in
Sean
almost
make one
every
for those
stream.
that have watched for a while like they choose something very unique.
Shadow VR
I just need to
2194 says
sense the
sent.
song. Dumb little
Shadow
bug.
VR 2194 says the. Shadow VR 2194 says song. Shadow VR 2194 says request. Nikeries says are your joints happy? Shadow VR 2194
Yeah, my joints are very happy.
says it. Shadow VR 2194 says is. Shadow VR 2194 says a. Shadow VR 2194 says he'd. Shadow VR 2194 says song.
Shadow,
Says
don't
like
do that.
TJ, he said he got 150k.
I can make it
Says Sean
short time for you.
hydrate.
Tony
What?
Chopper says I hope I can make it in short time so you can play it.
Shadow VR 2194 says fine. Nikuri says at Shadow VR 2194, come on Shadow, don't spam.
No spamming.
Tony Chopper says it will be called Sean VR 1981 Goes Stretching.
Okay.
Shadow VR 2194 says at Nikuri's okay.
Says the hydrate one is actually good.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes I do forget to drink when I'm playing.
Nikuri says at Shadover 2194 thumbs up.
Says and Sean make the stretch one for like a minute or something.
Want to see if you feel the same.
Do you ever get a little bit tired of life? Like you're not really happy, but you don't wanna die. Like you're hanging by a thread, but you gotta survive. 'Cause you gotta
Shadow
survive.
VR 2194 says at Nikuri's Russia.
Says add another scene where it shows the cam more and stretch. Ali Richels says hi Sean.
Hey, Allie, how are you?
Says hey my voice.
Yeah.
Nikuri says at Shadover 2194 Germany.
A little bit tired of sinking, there's water in my boat. I'm barely breathing, trying to stay afloat. So I got these quick repairs.
Excuse me.
Guess I'm just broken and broke. The prescription's on its way.
Ali Richels says I'm good. I was camping for the past 2 weeks, so haven't really been online.
Oh, fun.
Shadow VR 2194 says at Nikuri's SSA Central African Republic. Shadow VR 2194 says Lada. Shadow VR 2194 says File. Nikuri's says Sean Canada.
Sean is
Says
in
Sean I'll know
Canada.
that many people tend to stretch before working out and you don't.
You don't know what I do before I work out.
Mando VR says what's up, Sean.
Hey,
Kalina
Amanda, how are you?
9 says Ema vibe.
Shadow VR
Okay, 5 away.
2194 says Ak Avril Ada VM Zakti.
Mando VR says doing good, how about you?
Pretty good. Oh, my nose is itchy. Again. Oh, did I full combo? I think I did. I think it's my first time full comboing, but I could be wrong. Why are you saying stuff in Russian or German or whatever language that is? You love Beat Saber. Beat Saber's awesome. I also love Beat Saber. Yay, full combo.
Mando VR says did you want Spain or Argentina to win the FIFA World Cup?
I didn't really care either way. I'm sorry. I'm not into sports.
Lauren 1 says hi Asona.
Hi. Whoa. Oh, whatever. Let's try it.
Mando
with the-
VR says that's fine.
Says Spain won anyways.
Shadow VR 2194 says Poop Vidi Hel Udivalsky ZFCC doll, it is Russian.
Says Sean you still didn't play on Still Standing.
Oh, right. I'll do that next. Right now. How much time do I have left? Ooh, I'm gonna run out of time soon. I have 18 minutes. Okay. Still can't do that map that I just tried, so that's consistent.
Says by Elton.
Yeah. I just
Lauren
posted a
1
video of
says
this.
Shadow VR, a Ponal.
Have to pay attention.
Mando
to the
VR
angles.
says have we done multi on this stream or at all today?
No, not yet.
Nikuri says German long word. Eierschellen Saubrustellen Verorsacher.
No, I missed.
Nikeri says the TTS is so bad at speaking German.
Well, that's fine. I don't need it to speak German.
Lauren1 says son wisse.
It probably would read German better if I had the language set to German, but I have it set to English.
Shadow VR 2194 says, oh Sean, when I use Sleepy Chat and when I try to use TTS it won't work.
I know. I don't know why. You've got something misconfigured. Maybe a sound setting.
Lauren1 says 0.
0.
Shadow VR 2194 says make a YouTube video.
I don't know what I'm making a YouTube. I did make a YouTube video on how to use Sleepy Chat. It's also on my TikTok. It's a pinned video. It's my most. It's a top pinned video on TikTok, and it's in. I have a video on YouTube in my how-tos playlist.
Shadow VR 2194 says, but about TTS.
The TTS is in the video. Shit. Oot. Shoot. Oh, well, that. Whatever.
Nikeri says, I hate ads on Twitch. Is it possible for the creator to turn it off for the views? That's why I don't watch you often, but I want to watch you on Twitch.
No, that's how I monetize on Twitch.
KJ05 says, wow, that was aggressive, Sean.
Says Sean, also make sure that the Twitch point activation thing tells you. Ali Richels says Golden XVR, he always is showing his face basically and he takes off the VR headset to go to the washroom a lot.
Or you watch one of my videos with my face in it. No, I have videos of me facing the camera.
What I said, son wisse.
I make
Shadow
videos
VR
with my face.
2194 says I sent no cussing, so no fussing. Shadow VR 2194 says cussing.
What? The no cussing was only for 3 minutes. Although most of my streams are usually swear-free.
Shadow VR 2194 says okay. Shadow VR 2194 says no faux orbs. Shadow VR 2194 says loic. Shadow VR 2194 says look.
What am I looking? No, we're not multiplayer in this stream. I'm
Nikeri
gonna
says
be
at
ending
Shadow
soon.
VR 2194 damn you rich in points. Shadow VR 2194 says hee.
Hee hee. I'll try to play multiplayer on my evening stream. Oh my god, I don't want to play this.
Shadow VR 2194 says I sent no cursing them. Shadow VR 2194 says then.
Ali Richels says, can you do Can't Stop by the Red Hot Chili Peppers sometime?
I will try, Ali. This is a request from Leah Mia. Oh,
Shadow VR
sorry, I went into the walls.
2194 says okay so no cursing.
Leah
Shadow VR
Mia
2194 says for 10 minutes.
For 10 minutes.
Thanks for the follow.
Thank you for that follow. Welcome in.
Nikiri says BBT BOPT at Shadow VR 2194 points are now my property. Shadow VR 2194 says SceneVR1981.ca.
That's me. Ah.
Lauren1 says SceneVR1981.ca.
Thanks for the follow.
Thank you for that follow.
Shadow VR 2194 says really. Shadow VR 2194 says at Nikiri's really.
Flamingo Plays UG says Billie Jean.
Thank you for that follow. Welcome in.
Ali Richels says people in chat. You have to wait for him to finish because he cannot read the chat while he is playing.
No, I can't.
Shadow VR 2194 says damn.
Lauren redeems stretch.
Thanks for the follow.
And
Nikiri
Shadow
says
redeems
at Shadow
stretch.
VR 2194 yes your
stretch.
point are now my property hee.
Stretch. I'm
Lauren1
stretching.
says at Shadow VR 2194 I don't give up.
Also stretching.
Thanks for the follow.
Thank you for the follow, Adam World Cup fan and Ali. I don't really have any stretches that.
Shadow VR 2194
Squats?
says OKRWLLY.
We'll do some squats.
Shadow
Oh,
VR
we should do a squat one.
2194 says really.
Oh, squats. That's kind of stretching, right? That counts. Big bad wolf.
Shadow VR 2194 says do my song. Nikiri says you got to hydrate 5 times Sean.
Where did that come
Lauren1
from?
says yes.
5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Nikiri says number 7.
7, 6, 7. Okay. You guys really want me to have to pee. Yeah, who's asking? Logan,
Shadow
I have to
VR
give you text to speech.
2194 says oh shit you do have to.
I will give you text to speech. Logan, please don't abuse it. Okay, Logan, you have text to speech.
Shadow VR 2194 says no one more time.
What? No, I'm out of liquid.
Shadow VR 2194 says number 2 more times.
Logan _Highland _esports says oh I'm chill don't worry.
Nikiri says now again hydrate 4 times.
I don't have any liquids in front of me. Oh, this, yeah, okay, no. Am I looking on Twitch?
Nikiri
Yes.
says 4 times.
I'm looking on everything. Ducky. 4 times. There's no more liquid. There's no more liquid. I can pretend. How do I know you're redeeming it for that many? It doesn't
Nikiri
show me
says 3
anything.
times.
Oh, okay. Guys, I'm out of liquid. Stop redeeming, hydrate. I don't have anything beside me to drink and my stream's about to end. Hang on.
Logan _Highland _esports says I'm a big fan of Discord but I can't buy it as in it's not in my schedule availability.
Shadow VR 2194 says get some shitty liquid then drink water or something. Nikeries says hydrate 6 times.
Aaliyah_SO9 says how many minutes?
Shadow VR 2194 says or toilet eater.
Okay. There, I'm hydrated.
Thanks for the follow.
Thank you for the follow, Sleepyhead.
Logan_Highland_Esports says guys let the man take a break if he needs to take a break.
Shadow, I'm gonna
Shadow
get rid of the
VR 2194 says
down.
hydrate 9 times.
No.
Nikeries says now hydrate 9 times.
I just did.
Ali Rituals says can you do Can't Stop by the Red Hot Chili Peppers?
Yes.
Shadow VR 2194 says hee hee ha okay I'll stop.
Thank you.
Flamingo Plays UG says why are you having beer?
It's not beer.
Logan_Highland_Esports
bubble.
says he
it's
already
sparkling
hydrated.
water.
Stop asking guys.
It's
Thanks for the
we only have
follow.
it on normal. Thank you for the follow. It's sparkling water. It's not beer. It's bubbly. I don't know if this is a worldwide
Shadow
thing, but
VR
this is-
2194 says smirk. TJ05 says he needs a beer after this FR.
I do. Unfortunately, I'm still working. So.
Aaliyah_SO9 says can you mute them all? So
No.
they'll stop saying hydrate all the time, so stop.
No. I enabled that for a reason. I am gonna make some modifications to
Shadow
how many times
VR
people can request stuff, though.
2194 says shot. Shadow VR 2194 says Sean I dare you call 911.
No, that's stupid. That's a waste of resources, dude.
Logan_Highland_Esports says Sean VR you know you can block specific phrases people send in chat. That's within your control.
I know.
Shadow VR 2194 says if you don't have to get hydrated lol just joking.
Tony Chopper says release the map, it's the newest on song downloaded.
Ali Rituals says this is one of my vibe songs. It was also my softball walk-up song.
It's a good song.
Flamingo Plays UG says Dark Gain said what live stream are you using?
What? What live stream?
Nikeries says what were you drinking before the water Sean I want to drink that too.
It was
PLS
also
pass me
bubbly.
some
It was
true
lime
screen
bubbly.
thanks.
Tony Chopper says it's the first ever Sean VR 1981 map on Beat Saber.
Oh, it's already
Shadow
done?
VR 2194 says posture up I sent it after this song.
Posture.
Flamingo Plays UG says yes what live stream are you using?
Tony Chopper says yeah.
I need you to rephrase that question. I'm streaming using Meld Studio. I'm casting from my headset to a browser source in Meld Studio. And then I also have a camera source.
Shadow
how you can
VR
see me. Is that what you're asking me? How I
2194
live
says straighten
stream?
up.
I am straight. I mean, I don't know how to be straight. I'm still gay.
Logan_Highland_Esports says hold on. Is Sideways by Carlos Santana a Beat Saber song? If it is,
could be.
Sean, can you play it? You'll like it if you like the blues songs. Tony Chopper says BSR 52E69.
What am I about to see? I gotta look for, is it Jake who is talking about the map?
Tony Chopper says it might not be on Better Song Search yet.
No, but it will probably be in song.
Shadow
download.
VR 2194 says no like statin up like stretch look what I sent after this song.
I thought you did the posture one.
Tony Chopper says yes it's new.
Flamingo Plays UG says Dubby Scoop Canoe.
Shadow VR 2194 says yeah do it after this song.
Oh, you know what? I should do one to get me to put the Scrub Daddy costume on. I'm gonna do that. I'll do one that'll... I'll have to put the Scrub Daddy costume on. That'll be, I don't know, 2,000 points? I'll just set it, like, for the rest of a stream or something.
Shadow VR 2194 says oh shit Healthia.
Tony Chopper says if East In and Dopey gets Beat Saber map, why not Sean? Logan _Highland _esports says Sean, after this song or when you choose, help me set up my own VR channel. I have a Quest 1 but no laptop. IDK how to get with the algorithm everyone else seems to know easily.
To get to the algorithm?
TJ05 says do that for 25k or 50k Sean OMG.
Okay.
TJ05 says if it makes you put a whole costume on it should be expensive.
You'll know when you purchase
says
it.
what a Scrub Daddy costume.
It's going to be a surprise until somebody activates it, but I have to build it first. But TJ's right. I think I'll make it 25,000. Okay, so we want to go to song downloader.
Shadow VR 2194 says I sent posture up.
I did it. I was the posture up the whole... Oh. I was postured up the whole
when does
map.
stream end, Sean? Just wondering.
Soon. This is. Oh, actually, this is my last song. I have to go immediately after this. Whatever. Why does it say I mapped it? I'm not a mapper. All right, Stretch. You redeemed the Stretch one? Oh, God.
Saudi Pad says Dubby Scooter Canoe.
Aaliyah _SO9
right,
says
Stretch,
take
you
care,
redeemed
Sean.
Thank you. You too. All right, no. Stretch. You redeemed
No.
Okay, what is it? There we go. All right, Stretch. You redeemed the Stretch one? Okay, stretching. And lunges? We'll do one of these.
TJ05 says why the fuck do I hear two Sean almost every stream?
I'm
Says
in
Sean
almost
make one
every
for those
stream.
that have watched for a while like they choose
Somebody
something
just made
very
this
unique.
map.
Shadow VR
I just need to
2194
send
says sent.
song.
Shadow VR 2194 says the. TJ05 says am I insane?
No. Yay! I'm gonna redo that real quick.
Nikiri says what is that map loudly crying?
All right, Stretch. You it's a recording of me stretching earlier. Okay. Stretching. And lunges. We'll do one of these.
Logan _Highland _esports says oh no. Personal recording made level. I've seen a lot of those. Tony Chopper says Sean VR 1981 goes stretching it's called.
VR 2194 says sent.
Song.
Thanks for the follow.
Thank you for that follow.
Says the.
Yay, I beat my high score, I think. Yep. Okay, I gotta go to work. Guys, thank you. I will be back later today. Thank you for the follows, the likes, and everything. If you're not following or subscribed, hit those buttons on wherever you're watching. Basically whatever it's called. If it's sub on YouTube, hit sub. If it's follow on TikTok, hit follow. And I'll see you guys next time. Okay, bye.